Alright guys, this is from Russia with Love. Today I'm going to be covering the 52-inch Sharp Aquos Quattron LED TV. And also the 1000-watt Samsung 5.2 surround sound. Had a lot of people ask me some questions about settings, TV settings, also about black level, about this and that. Glare issues. As you can tell, there is no glare at all on this TV. The black levels are amazing. I'm going to show you a clip here in a little bit from a Blu-ray. You can see what that looks like. I'm also going to show you some Xbox 360 and whatnot. Now as far as settings go, I'm going to just go ahead and run through real quick some of the settings. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see it here. Right now for the PlayStation 3, for movies, I actually have it set up as listed. Okay, I'll give you a time look at that. Backlight, okay, +4, contrast +40, brightness -5. That gives you deeper black tones and levels by darkening the by lowering the brightness. Color, you can put it up even as far as 30 if you'd like. I have it set right now at 20. It's just going to give you more vibrant, rich colors. I found 20 is pretty good though for movies. Now tint, leave it right in the center. Don't mess with it. That's fine. Sharpness, I put that at +2 just because the television's so good that in some movies and games it gets so sharp and so detailed that you can see the polygons. So the only other thing I really mess with is color temperature. I always put on high no matter what input source. The CMS saturation, now this is where it gets a little crazy. The red I have set at +15. Now the saturation just means how much of that color is going into the picture. So do you want a lot of red tones? Do you want a lot of green, cayenne, blue, magenta, yellow, whatever? I want them all, so I put them all up there pretty well, and I want them all to be pretty rich. So red is at +15, yellow is at +16, green is at +15, cayenne at +16, blue at +18, and magenta at +17. Now, the values is different. The value is dark or light. So if you see here, it says it's down on this end. That means you're going to have darker reds. Not all reds, because, I mean, it's just going to allow you to get darker if necessary. So say you're playing something and it shows bright reds. You'll still get those bright, light reds. But you can get deeper, richer reds as well as with the rest of these. Now, yellow, I have it -15, red at -12, green at -15, cayenne at +11, just because cayenne is mostly used for water and oceans and stuff. And if you ever look at an ocean, it's got that really light, nice blue to it, you know, until you get to the deep ocean. Then it's the dark blue, which I have set at -11. Magenta at +11, just because dark magentas turn more purple, and that would just defeat the purpose of having magenta anyway. So, alright, and that's for the PlayStation 3. Motion enhancement, 120 Hz. Active contrast, always have it off, or else your screen flickers like crazy, like dark light, it brightens it automatically, depending on the scene. Gamma, set it at 0. Film mode, off. You can choose to have it on, but it makes it look like a soap opera. It's stupid, in my opinion. If you like it, that's cool. It works really well with the 24p for Blu-rays. I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so now I'm going to run you through a Blu-ray, and we're going to see what that looks like. Alright. let me exit out of here. Sorry about jumping the camera around all over. In the meantime here, I will go ahead and show you. So this is a Samsung ZHT, I believe 355, 1000 watts through 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 speakers, and 0.1, 2 surround sound. Dual subs. Thing is sick. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to scroll over video, avatar. Alright, now while this loads up, I'm just going to let you guys know that I'm also going to be covering the Xbox and stuff for you guys and settings on that, plus cable settings. See, this is the glare. That's the only glare you get when the screen is pitch black. And you can even close the curtain behind me here. Closed. And now you only see it on the edges. But you're not going to see it in the movie. Trust me. Go ahead and power up my surround sound here. Crank this shit. Maybe not crank it. It goes to 50. I'll put it on 21 too. Alright. And I guess I need to find the remote. Oh, I'll do it like this. Alright.
Weapons free. Break right, come around.
Alright, so that's Avatar. That's just one of the many Blu-rays that just look phenomenal. I mean, you can see for yourself. The TV has obscene clarity level. It's crazy. So now that I gave you guys a little look at that, I don't want to keep it on here too long, copyright infringement and all that, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the Xbox, and I'll show you guys all the settings there and whatnot. Oh yeah, that's AV mode, sorry. Alright, let me... It's been a while since I used this remote. I need this universal here.
Scorpions, pursue and destroy.
Alright, 360. Here we go. Now, the 360 looks awesome. I don't know if you guys like Modern Warfare or even if you like Xbox or video games or anything, but actually I think I have Halo Reach in right now, so I'll show you what games look like, and then I'll show you the settings. I'll actually show you the settings while this loads. Now, games are awesome. This also has the Viper gaming drive, which I've covered also in my previous one. Basically, it compensates for lag. It's pretty sweet. Anyways, I have this set on game. You want to have it set on game whenever you're playing a game, because that's the only way that Viper Drive actually works. In any other setting mode it won't work, but you can still change it to however you want to. Now as far as video games, this is how I have the settings. I have the backlight all the way up, crank it, plus 16, contrast plus 32, brightness at 0, color plus 10. Now the reason I have the brightness at 0 here is you can still see, I mean that's pretty damn good. There's no, it's not like you're getting washed out blacks or anything. It's just that I don't like it to be so completely dark that all shadows look the same. I like shadows in video games to each have their own brightness level, or their own shade of black rather, just because, you know what I mean, like you see people camping in a corner or something in Call of Duty, they don't blend into the shadow as well. So anyways, brightness 0, color plus 10, tint 0, sharpness plus 4. Now the saturation levels are plus 20, plus 22, plus 10, plus 17, plus 16, and plus 11. And the value levels are minus 22, minus 16, minus 12, minus 11, minus 13, and minus 12. And those are going to give you really rich, nice colors. Active contrast is always off. Gamma at 0. You can even darken that if you want. It looks good either way. Digital noise reduction on high. Don't mess with anything else. Now, as far as actual gameplay, probably not going to go actually into a game. Fuck it. I'll do something else actually. I'll go to theater, choose a film. Matter of fact, we'll go to file. Damn, I forget what I'm doing. Oh well, we'll just go into something here real quick. Load up a short clip. Hope you guys, I hope this review helps people, because this TV is great. I mean, Samsung makes an awesome LED. LG makes an awesome LED. Sony is getting there. But in my opinion, man, I've seen these TVs next to each other. I mean, next to each other in a store where I've actually taken time and taken my iPhone and stuff and hooked it up and actually got to see them side by side. And I'm gonna straight up tell you, this TV superior beyond all. Don't let anyone put you off by. A lot of people say, oh, the yellow pixel doesn't do anything, it's a gimmick, it's this, it's that. Well, it's not a gimmick, because Sony, Philips, and Samsung next year are all introducing the RGB plus Y into their television sets as well. It's adopted right here from this television. Now, as you can see, there's no glare issue at all, period. There is no glare. People are always saying there's glare on this TV, but I'm here to tell you there's not at all. Whenever you have content playing, you won't see anything. Maybe on a, maybe on a, like a dark movie, you might get some on a bright day, but I mean, that's with any LED. That's just the way the screens are, you know what I mean? So that's the Xbox. Like I said, I hope this helps everybody, because this TV is awesome. I love it. I recommend it to anyone. 52 inch, 46 inch, 42, whatever. I don't care. Whatever it is, whatever you can afford, whatever you can get, I would recommend getting a Sharp Aquos Quattron. They're awesome. So, once again, this is from Russia with Love. Sorry you can't see me. Any questions, man? Feel free to comment, ask, anything. Later.